Dang. Home Alone. Literally Home Alone. 0 watching and 1 thumbs up. That's crazy. Is there anybody out there? Just nod if you can hear me. Okay. Well, I'm going to sit here a while, see if anybody shows up. If not, that's it. You do what you got to do. There are 3 people out there. Somebody's got to say hi to me. Damn. That's fading fast, guys. So anyway, I was going to do an update on the aggressive behavior out of my own dog that I was having about food. He was getting seriously aggressive about food. And honestly, he was even starting to get aggressive about my food, like not even just his own food. So I was having a lot of trouble with that. And people gave me a lot of good advice on what to do. And I think, I haven't seen this behavior out of him for at least 3 weeks now, 2 or 3 weeks now. And so I'm really glad to say I think that maybe I've gotten a handle on it. He's still aggressive towards other dogs about his food, but I think that's kind of normal. He's not about his brother. And some dogs that we have that we daycare and board come back a lot. And he's not aggressive towards them either. So, in fact, they both will sit back and watch the other dogs eat, and then they'll kind of go around and eat. But so I think I've kind of gotten a handle on that. But I do have a dog right now that I'm boarding. He's handicapped. He has, he's missing an arm. Well, not missing an arm, but it's just not formed right. And he's been like that since birth. And he's seriously food aggressive. And he stays a lot. But he started where he's going after my daycare dogs if they even walk through his room. And, I can't really have that. Like, I can't really, first of all, I try not to have any aggression at all because obviously I can't ever send somebody's dog home hurt or have an emergency would be terrible for me. So I typically, hey, Bones. Hi, honey. How are you this morning? Earlier it said 0 watching and 1 thumbs up. I thought, well, those are good numbers. So what the hell? But anyway, he's seriously bad, and he's like going after some of the daycare dogs that I watch, and I can't have that. So, and the other part is, his dad was bitching about the price for watching him. And now this dog I have to literally make food for, like, go buy a recipe that his dad writes me and make his food. And he's got an entire room in my house, which is in the middle of the house. He's got the room off the dogs. And some of my daycare dogs are jumpers. So if I go back into the back of the house where my bedroom is, there's daycare dogs that'll jump that gate and come just because they want to follow me. And he tried to attack a couple of them this week, which I don't think he could do a whole lot of damage. I don't think so, but I don't know that. He's a big boy. I think he's more bark than bite. But I just can't have that. Hi, Gran. So good to see you. Good morning, Gran. How are you? How have you been? How have you been? It's good to see you for sure. So anyway, yeah, I've been having some trouble with him. So I actually used the electric collar on him. And I know I did this video the other day for you guys about the electric collar. And I just wanted to kind of show you some of the results. He was like, he would stand at the gate to the kitchen and just drool all over the gate, all over the floor while we ate, which I can't stand that. So I put the electric collar on him and I vibrated it. And man, you'd have thought I blew a bomb up under his ass. He like took off to his bed. So I also don't let him in my bedroom. Like, the only dogs that are really allowed in our bedroom are our dogs. They have to have a place that they can go, that they can be by themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to have their own space and to feel comfortable in their own house. So I started. You're better. You're feeling better. I'm so glad. I know that you were having some issues. I still have not gotten my grounding mat completely put together and installed because I had to order the rod. Well, I got the rod, and so I think today, later on today, I'm going to try to hook it up. But it really makes sense to me about the inflammation because let's face it, every single thing that we suffer from comes from inflammation at the start. So I really do kind of believe that it'll work. I have a lot of faith in it. And sometimes I think faith brings you home that final, you know what I mean? I think faith, I don't know. I think faith is a lot of things, whether things work out or things don't for you. I think having faith is truly important, but I'm a believer and I don't impose that on anyone. And I don't, what you believe is what you believe. I don't care about that. But I am a believer are you still waiting, Bones? You're stuck in West Virginia, which I'm sorry. That's a hard place to be stuck if you're not used to it. I hope you like scenery and walking around a lot and just look at. You should do that though, Bones. You should at least. I don't know. I guess you can't rent a car; it'd be expensive. Um, what part of West Virginia are you stuck in? I meant to ask you that the other day. What part? Where are you stuck? Because some of West Virginia is like kicking. Some of West Virginia is like not kicking. I grew up on the West Virginia line in way northern Virginia. I bet it is too, Gran. That's what I was gonna say. He got like Harper's Ferry. Um, Harper's Ferry is gorgeous. If you could get to Harper's Ferry, you could just seriously walk around. Yeah, there ain't nothing here. Beckley, West Virginia. I don't know where that is. I'm not sure where that is. I have to look in the map. That's one thing I was gonna say about Bones about when you did your bug out bag thing. I just went and got for us maps of Florida. I think that if we had to bug out, which I'm praying to God that it's a bug in situation for me in some respects. Off Interstate 77. Is it northwest, east, south? Where are you? I don't know where 77 is. That doesn't ring a bell to me. Hi, Kelly. Is that how you say that, right, Kelly? Yeah. I realized I was saying Anna Mae's name wrong. I apologize if I say your name wrong. I am absolutely retarded. So there's that. Oh, I want to tell you guys too. Boy, my brain goes from one thing to another. I started trying that. Okay, nothing on my show should be considered legal, medical, or financial advice because I'm a ding dong with a laptop. So there you go. But I've been doing the borax for 5 days now. This is my weekend off because I went by a recipe that I found on a health channel, but it was actually pretty much the same as Middleish. Yeah, okay, you're stuck in the middle of nowhere. Sorry about your luck. You really are. Yeah, all of them were about the same. They were different for men than women, though. Men was like double what women's was. But I started doing it Monday, and I actually like one day I had a little bit left over from the day before, so I used that, and then another day that happened too. So I didn't really do exactly what they said, but it said take 5 days on and then 2 days off for you to like expel any extra boron that would be in your system. And I don't know that I really feel any difference yet. I don't think so. I don't think I do. Um, I'm always pretty much like I wake up the minute my eyes open, my feet hit the floor. Like I'm just like that. I always have been. I don't stay in bed and roll around and do anything good. You know what I mean? I pop right up and get started working. So I think it would take me a while to notice something, a change. I really want to notice something, a change up here. Like I really have a hard time remembering things. And just like right now, I jump from subject to subject. That happens in my head too. I have to do something right when I think about it. I am. I am a morning person. And that's what happens to me and why I can't stay up and watch the show with Adam. I so want to be able to be there with you guys watching the show. Like, I know I miss out on a ton of really good conversation. Like all of you guys that I talk to a lot, it's only because you've been able to come to me and talk to me directly because I never get to the chat, and when you watch a replay, you don't really, I don't really see the chat either because I'm typically going about my morning business. You know what I mean? When I'm doing that. Um, I was just saying to my boyfriend, I don't think anybody could imagine the pounds of poop I take out of this place in a freaking week. Like it's insane. You figure if you've got 10 dogs, right, for daycare, even just two apiece, and which I'm getting because nobody walks their dog before they bring them to daycare. Every daycare dog comes to me having to poop. I don't know though, Grant. I wish I was a night person. But see, I think I could be either. It's just that my schedule demands me to be up early. And like I have to get up earlier than the dogs to be able to get anything done. I know people think it's crazy, like it's just letting dogs in and letting dogs out. It is not at all like it is. Because every dog that I take care of is a needy bastard. That's why they're with me. If a dog wasn't super needy and didn't need attention all the time, then you would leave it at home when you went to work. Um, I have dogs because they're so needy. Although there's this one dog I have, this black lab, and he's so super sweet. His name is Jackson, and I have him full time. Yeah, see exactly, Kelly. I think I could stay up late if it wasn't for my work needing me to get up early. Um, anyway, his name is Jackson, and he's so fucking good. I don't even know why his dad pays for daycare. Praise God he does, but I don't know why he does it. I know, isn't that crazy? And I don't care if they come at 6 o'clock or 9 a.m. That dog is bursting having to shit by the time they get to me. Like I feel bad for the dog. Like that's gotta hurt to hold it the whole time you get up. Um, I will say though, I have two dogs that I sincerely worry about when they leave me. One of them I have right now, but she's crazy because she's kind of wild. Um, I actually have how many right now? Two, four, five. I only have six dogs. Nope, seven. Seven dogs today. But one's daycare. He'll go home. So I only have six that are. And then tomorrow, thank God, is pickup day for this three-legged hound that wants to kill everybody that comes in the room. I mean, I feel for him, but he is so annoying. They all are. I need a break. And you guys would be proud of me. You know what I did? I am taking off the weekend of the 24th, 25th, and 26th. He's taking off too. I'm taking off. I will have an overnight on the 23rd that'll have to be picked up on the 24th. But other than that, I'm not going to have any dogs. Because it was funny. Somebody said to me in the chat when we were talking last week, and they were like, don't accept any more daycare dogs. Just don't even do interviews. And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm not going to do it because I don't need any more. You know what I mean? You can only give really good care to so many dogs at a time. So I do need some time. I'm so tired of, and you know what? They're getting on my nerves. And when you have a good job like this and something that you really love to do and it's starting to wear you down, that's when you know you really do need a break because this is a fun job. I mean, let's face it. I'm watching dogs play all day. You know what I mean? It's a good job, but I'm starting to get, a little bit too much. Um, but anyway, exactly that day that we said, okay, I'm not going to do any more daycare dog interviews or take daycare dogs. This lady texted me about daycare, and I swear to God, it was within 2 hours of leaving you guys. But this was her message. She said, I'm looking for somebody that can take care of our dogs when we go away. And I thought doing a daycare day would be a good way to see if you and the dog fit. So I'm like, how can you not take that one? I mean, if I don't take it, then that's future overnights I'm going to miss out on. So it's just so damn hard to draw lines and have boundaries when you're in a business. It is so hard. And this is what I did to myself last time. And I ran myself down to 92 pounds hooked on heroin and couldn't stand my husband. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing this to myself again. I'm going to, and I need to do that like every 3 months. I need to take a long weekend. And just whatever I lose, I lose. Like, money isn't everything. If you're not happy, money doesn't matter. I mean, I found that out the last time because we had a lot of money. Like, I mean, our CPA would call us In the year of 2002, our CPA called us and said, if you don't, you need to buy it was 2003. He said, if you don't buy a truck this year, you're going to pay a ton of taxes. He said, buy something, anything over 5,000 pounds, you could have deducted fully that year. It was something, it was like work trucks and whatnot. So we bought a Suburban in December of that year, December like 28th, matter of fact, because we had to, because we were making so much money. That's how much money we were making. But we were miserable. Individually and collectively, we were miserable. And money doesn't matter if you're miserable. It really doesn't. Yeah, I'm too driven. I'm kind of a workaholic. I'm an everything-aholic that I do. If I touch something once, I'm gonna touch it again. Like, it's just, that's insane. I have an addictive personality for sure, without a doubt. But you guys should be proud of me. I actually contacted a hypnotist, and I'm gonna go and get hypnotized. I haven't made the appointment yet. I have to figure out when we can both go because we need to go together. One of us going isn't going to be help, and we need two of us. We need to both go. But I did contact a hypnotist, and I am going to quit smoking. Like, I've had it. One thing for sure is, like, if I had to bug out and we had to go on foot, like, I can go for a while. I would have no stamina because of smoking. I mean, it's really killing me, and I can feel it. And I'm too old for this stuff. And I've been going to the dentist and getting my teeth fixed. And the lady that cleans them, I went last week, and the lady that cleans them, she's like, I feel like I'm just wasting my time here because, you're going to go out of here and smoke, and it's going to be right back. You quit July 4th. I remember that. How are you feeling? Oh, you're feeling good, aren't ya? Yeah, I have to too. Same, Gran. Same. I'm almost 50, and I smoked since I was 11. And I'm done. But I really want to get the grounding mat hooked up too, because I watched Clint over on Snafu yesterday. What a great interview. Did any of you guys see that? If you didn't, you got to go back and watch it. It was really good. But he said that the grounding mat, he had a person that had COPD that did the grounding mat. And after 5 years, it had actually repaired the damage to his lungs. Now, is that crazy? I know, but you know what? I quit everything else. Now, granted, I was in a position where I had to, you know what I mean? And it wasn't around me. There wasn't any of it around me anywhere, in jail. I mean, everybody else says like you got the best drugs in jail, blah, blah, blah. Not true for me. But anyway, 2 stents put in your arteries. Yep. Yep, that's going to be me. I have circulation issues. My arms go to sleep every night. I mean, that's a dead giveaway that I've already got circulation issues. So, have you tried the grounding mat, Gran? Do you use it, or do you have it? I just wonder if that wouldn't 100%. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, scared you bad. Yeah. It would me too. But anybody smoking is headed right there. Like, I mean, it's just the way it is. You haven't tried it yet? I'm gonna try it out for you guys. I promise I'll get it hooked up this weekend. And I want to see for myself before I promote something. Like, they gave me a link. Ground Therapy gave me a link to put on my channel. Of course, I mean, it's not like I'm reaching a huge amount of people. I think you should, Bones. I really think you should. But I want to also try. I want to try that, but I want to do like a week in between so I know which one works. But I also, everybody has convinced me about the essential oils too. I really think that's an issue too. I think that God put everything we needed here, and that we just need to know how to utilize it. So, all I have to do really is show them this. They all run like scared bitches. I will, Graham. I will. I'll do a show about that. just about that. Well, I mean, we jump all around here, guys, don't we? That's how my brain works, I swear. I have to really focus when I'm trying to do something, like, doing our books and stuff like that. And I feel like I have a hard time critically thinking. And I mean, I know that's the reason for the trails. Hey, Doomsday Davy. I agree with that, Davy. Um, I was trying to, when I scooped poop, do it pretty much barefoot. But in Florida, I know you know this too, Davy. What do you do about those freaking like little briar things that are everywhere right now? I hate those things. They're terrible. The mat was like 120 something bones, but for me, when I plug, it comes with a tester, and you plug the tester into your wall, and it tells you whether or not you're got proper grounding on your outlets. Well, this house was built, yeah, fire ants too. This house was built in 1951. So it didn't even do the right, like my bathroom outlets aren't grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like the codes weren't the same then. So I had to go back and order the rod. And what you do is you soak down the ground real good where the rod goes. You stick the rod in the ground and you put a cord through the window. And I think there's a way. I think they also sell this other thing that you can test it and make sure the voltage is coming through. But now I'm already 160 something dollars deep in this thing, and I haven't I haven't hooked it up yet to see results. So I feel hesitant to buy anything else that goes with it until I hook this up and just see if I get any results. So there's that. Um, Davey, when was your house built? Dr. Christopher, he's on YouTube, isn't he? I think I've seen some of his stuff. Oh, okay, you got a newer house. My mom too. A lot of houses in Florida though are like super old, and it's because they're block. Like they just don't go anywhere. They're all. I mean, like this house is all block. Was there a plug instead of the rod? What do you mean, Bones? Yeah, there is. You can have one that just plugs into the wall. Like it comes with everything to plug into the wall. But like I said, none of my outlets are grounded. If you have a newer house, Bones, you probably don't have to worry about that. I wish I could. I need to go to my mom's too. I got to check her outlets and make sure that it's going to work for her. I really want to do this for my mom. I wish there was a thing that you could plug into your outlet to make it grounded for that thing. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there should be something like that. But Vlad was on here the last time I was on, and I asked him about it because, Vlad does all of that solar energy stuff. But he said there isn't a way to do that. And I believe him because he's really messed. I mean, he's on solar. So, I mean, certainly he probably has checked everything out. And I'm not an electrician. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try it out for you guys and let you guys know because it's a lot of money to spend. Now, you could do the one for like under your computer and stuff like that. But I don't sit in one. I don't sit in one place long enough to do that. Uh-huh. Aw. Aw, Gran. That is so freaking awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, I have to say, when my parents sold our farm, I think that was probably one of the things I felt the most loss over in my entire life. Like I had my formative years there, and man, I'm telling you, when they sold that place, it was in the far northern tip of Northern Virginia, right on the West Virginia line, and it was in the mountains. And we built it because my dad's a broker and a real estate broker. So we built it all. I mean, they built it. Well, we spent our summer there that year, and I spent my time staying indoors, even though I was little. But yeah, that was a lot of loss selling that place. But I mean, they were divorced, just like every other American family. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard that Paul Harvey thing where he acts like he says, "Well, if I was the devil, I'd do this. If I was the devil, I'd do that." Yeah, definitely a country girl. You can't hear it my you can't hear it in my accent. People in Florida actually ask me about my southern accent, and I'm from Virginia, so that's funny. Yeah, yeah, you can tell. I know it's terrible. I try so hard to talk without it, but I don't know how. Ugh. It's kind of like people in New York. They can't get it out of them either when they come down here. You guys all watched the show last night? I was watching it this morning, and I got right up to Mountain Man when I decided I would go live because what he said was kind of interesting. Mountain Man's got a lot of good information. I feel like I told you guys I bought some of his skin repair and some of the pain stuff too. And the skin repair stuff, I think, really works well. Um, because I'm always have my hands in water and wash my hands so many times a day, they're super dry, like super dry. And it really, really it really helped more than regular stuff does. So I believe in the natural way to do things. I really do. I think that we all should try to do that as much as possible. It's hard to convince my mom, she's a baby boomer. It's hard to convince her that something natural will be better than something that Big Pharma gave her. Like, I find that so unbelievable that anyone would think that man could do better than God. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm a believer. I apologize if that offends someone. Anybody have anything good to say? Want me to do besides get up and do something? I'm gonna let you guys go because I feel like you guys have probably better things to do on your Saturday morning. Although I did do a post to see if anybody else was going live because I don't want to go live when someone else is. I feel like you're still in bed, Bones. What are you doing? Never mind, I won't ask. um, I don't want to go live when other people are going live and mess up their time or whatever. So, but I do have a dog training video I'm going to put out later today. You got a lazy day too? Little ones. Yeah, having only one daycare dog is like, that's even a break. But tomorrow will be even better. A lot of these dogs are going home tomorrow. The two that are here together, I mean, they don't go home till Wednesday. But the three-legged dog going home will really help me out. You were up at about 4:30? You were up till 4:30. Oh my gosh, Bones. Did you mod for J-Stone this morning? I haven't checked if she had one either. I'll watch hers next. That's what I do is I honestly bounce around from Marfugal family to Marfugal family. I really do. I depend on everyone collectively to bring me the news. You know what I mean? You guys do a great job. 3% report is really good. And Renee Thomas, she's doing a great job. And then of course Adam. I mean, we have a lot of really good. You haven't gone to sleep yet, Cricket? Oh my God. How do you guys do that? I don't know how you guys do that. That would be so funny. Yeah, I can't do it, guys. I don't know what it is. I gotta have my 6 or 8 hours. I don't feel good, And a couple of days I did that where I was just getting like 2 and 3 hours at a time. I did not feel well. Oh no, that sucks. From having surgery. It's hard when you have surgery and you're, kind of stuck, in bed. Like, what do you do? So you want to go to sleep to kind of pass the time, but then you also run the risk of getting days and nights mixed up. I try not to do that because that's really hard to get back on schedule. All right, guys. I love you guys, and I appreciate all 6 of you. It actually went up to 8 for a minute, but then 2 people were like, "Screw this, I'm out." I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Hey, Davey, did you notice I used your thumbnail? I wish I do take valerian root. I do. I do take that, Davey. I saw your thingy on that. Yeah. And I wish damn, Buzzed Beyond was on here. I haven't talked to him in forever. Anybody talk to him? Bye, Gran. I love you too. Please get some rest, okay? Feel better, girl. Um, I haven't seen anything out of him, but hope he's okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm out of touch because I don't get on. So there's that. But I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day. I just want to say good morning, and then I love you, and I hope you guys have a great day. All right, I'll see you guys.